name is Grace Medina.
Hi, my name is Merida Kuba.
Reporting live
On TNN.
There's a really tragic event occurring in Honduras and El Salvador. Not a lot of people know about this.
Displacement. We might not see it in America, but it is definitely present in other countries.
In Honduras and El Salvador, there are currently about 498,000 estimated displaced individuals within the country.
The number is actually really alarming, and I'm sure we can't imagine what they're going through and the struggles they are trying to overcome.
They live in constant fear of getting abused and violated, but it's not due to the government or military pushing them out. It's the gangs that roam the neighborhood seeking their next targets.
Gangs prey on mostly children because they are vulnerable and easier targets. If they don't agree, they threaten their families.
Displacement then comes into the picture because the gangs give them a limited amount of time to take their stuff and leave. But if they don't, they get killed.
People usually don't leave the first threat. They usually leave the third or fourth threat until they decide to leave.
We sent one of our reporters to El Salvador to talk to a witness suffering displacement.
Hi, Isabel.
Hello.
Go ahead and tell your story.
I was 5 months pregnant at the time with Elicio, and I was living a very happy life in El Salvador with my son. I was told by my own family to deliver a piece of, I don't know what it was, but they just told me I had to deliver something or else my 2 kids would die. They threatened me if I didn't deliver this piece that I stolen, that they would kill them. They even surrounded my kids at school to show me that they weren't joking. I got beaten and held at gunpoint. It was terrifying.
And you were pregnant during this, correct?
Yes.
They surrounded your kids' schools?
Yes. They were in the classrooms, and I could see through the windows that they had the gun behind their backs, and I was scared. Tried getting help from my mom and tried to see what advice she would give me. On the date, February 17, 2016, I had everything taken away from me. From like my family, my home, and all the things that I owned.
Wow, that is crazy.
My mom gave me advice to leave and take my kids. I left my hometown. I couldn't survive there. Alicia was born with a blood clot in his head, and it caused his death. Then I remembered my cousin had kicked me in my stomach, and my aunt had beaten me for weeks. It's very hard times.
What would you say to those who are battling with displacement right now?
Displacement is horrible. I lost my baby because of it. I would say to those people that you can't trust everyone you know. As of my experience, my own family turned against me, and I didn't see it coming. I had family members and friends in the gangs, and I thought I was safe, but you never know what could happen.
This right here, victim of displacement. She is heartbroken. She lost her son. You guys need to be aware of this. Reporting back to Mary and Grace.
Thank you, Martha. That was just,
That was just a horrifying story.
yeah. I'm going to share some more facts with you. Women are more prone to displacement. It's usually sexual abuse, violence, and human trafficking. LGBTQ are also more prone. Children usually stop going to school because of gang violence. Gangs are everywhere in Honduras and El Salvador. People are getting harmed. Displacement is showing more than ever.
Weak government, corruption, and striking economic inequality and the proliferation of arms have resulted in an increase of violence within the country, meaning more displacement.
But where does displacement start at? The government.
They don't even have enough money for the resources to eliminate gangs that were spreading throughout the country.
The government also fails to publish the situations that hundreds of families are fleeing or being expelled due to territorial control of gangs.
With that being, not many people know about the situation.
When people move, when people are displaced, their whole life is changed. They don't feel normal. The government isn't helping as much. Ministry of Security and the prosecutor's office are refusing to register the cases of displacement.
But on the bright side, there are many non-governmental organizations that are helping with this serious situation.
First, to start off, a cluster is a group of agencies who work together to set up and deliver an area of assistance, such as shelter, healthcare, camp management, or protection.
The United Nations High Commissioner of Refugees is creating units of international displacement. They have 5 units in Honduras and in El Salvador.
Other non-governmental organizations like the NRC, the Nuclear Regulatory Commission, have documented the lack of government responses of internally displaced cases.
The UNHCR also leads a global protection cluster.
This also applies with the United Nations goal. 1, trying to get rid of displacement, we target no poverty, number 1.
3, good health and well-being.
And 17, partnership for the goals. Even with the organizations helping, displacement is still a huge problem.
Heartbreaking, tragic. It's way worse.
With that being said, you guys should really think about just being informed on displacement. Thank you for watching this segment. Have a good day. Not just being informed, but you could donate too. There are many charities that help the internally displaced in Hispanic countries or internally displaced people all over the world. I have one called the Hispanic Federation. This charity promotes social health, well-being of Hispanic countries, provides health services, political services too. You could donate at 212-233-8955.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, hey, I'm just donating
To what?
to the Hispanic Federation.
That's so great!
I know!